American actor and filmmaker Clint Eastwood is widely considered by many to be one of the biggest stars of the 20th century, while others regard him as a crumbling symbol of an obsolete idea of masculinity. Ranging from his iconic portrayal of the man with no name, to his directorial talent evident in films like Unforgiven, Eastwood's cinematic legacy is full of prestigious accolades like multiple Academy Awards and Golden Globes. In an interview, Eastwood once said, "For me, because I've directed myself so often, I go back and forth. I always carry a certain amount of it, but I can live and think about other things. The character is sort of seated in your mind before you do the picture. It's like doing a play. You have it in your mind, but you can have a life and go to dinner and then pull yourself into it. The only difference in movies is that you're doing it 100 times a day. It's a technique that you develop over the years. Some people find it very difficult, others find it not easy but less difficult." He added, "Everyone directs movies differently, but the way I get that is just by doing it. Certain scenes I'll rehearse if there are technical difficulties of lighting and camera. Fortunately, I have a camera crew that's very well oiled, so they pretty much know where I'm headed, without much explanation. And then, when we get to the point where I'm doing it, no one asks questions when I'm trying to get into the part. The objective is to make everything sound like the first time it's said, so the only thing I can do is try to pick it up the very first time it is said." On his 91st birthday, we take a look at 6 definitive films from Clint Eastwood's illustrious career as a celebration of his contribution to the world of cinema. Clint Eastwood's 6 definitive films. Dollars Trilogy, Sergio Leone 1964 to 1966. Sergio Leone's famous trilogy of iconic spaghetti westerns featured Eastwood in his first iconic leading role. Consisting of A Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More and The Good, The Bad and the Ugly, Leone's trilogy is now credited as the body of work that established the spaghetti western genre. Due to the unprecedented success of the films, Eastwood experienced stardom and acclaim. The actor said, "I think the Leone films changed the style, the approach to westerns, in Hollywood. Ellipsis. They made the violence and the shooting aspect a little more larger than life, and they had great music and new types of scores. Ellipsis. They were stories that hadn't been used in other westerns. They just had a look and a style that was a little different at the time. I don't think any of them was a classic story, like John Wayne's 1956. The Searchers or something like that. They were more fragmented, episodic, following the central character through various little episodes." Dirty Harry, Don Siegel 1971. One of Eastwood's most popular film performances, he stars in Don Siegel's 1971 neo-noir as a psychopathic police detective.